what's good? How is everybody doing today? This, my tattoo guy, he uses, basically burn victim wrap. Yeah, you can kind of see it's a little bit shiny. On tattoos, just got the whole shop does kind of their thing. And, because it keeps them from drying out, keeps them from scabbing. Keeps, let me get chat up. Yeah, keeps moisture in, keeps germs out, basically. It's good shit. Really good shit. I want to call it Aquaphor, that's not right. I forget what they're called, but they're used for burns. Like they wrap up bad burns so that they don't dry out. But the edges start to peel after a while, so I'm having to do like mechanical tape. Whatever. I've got one extra pad, but I gotta keep this on for 70 days. 7 days. Whole week. Kinda sucks. Well, welcome in, everybody. Mr. V, congrats on first. As always, you beat off Big D. But, and got first. There we go. I said it. We're all happy now? It's great to see both of you. Hopefully you had a great weekend. And, you know, stuff. I lost. I quit Twitch forever. You know, Fishhands92 lost getting first to Seek You Wisdom and never came back to the channel. That was December the 1st. Haven't seen her since. She said, if Seek gets it, I'm never coming back. To be fair, she's in the Netherlands and it's a shit time, but she hasn't come back. I don't know why she's mad at me and not Seek, but, you know, whatever. Whimsical Sprites, it's great to see you. Welcome in. Sean, always a pleasure. So, I've had a Steam Deck for a weekend. Hey, Scout. And this thing is... Oh, it's just exceeded every expectation. Every single one of them. And I've been, you know, because I've been watching reviews, right? While I, you know, sit on my hands waiting for the thing to show up. I'm not seeing the complaints. Especially the fan. My fan's quiet. I mean, I can hear it. But it's not even remotely distracting. I know that there was a patch about a week before I got mine. But, like, I've been watching the videos. Hey, Slim. I've been watching, like, the videos of people showing how loud it is, and mine's not like that. There's nothing there that would make me open the thing and put tape in places. So, I don't know. You know, maybe that patch really fixed it up. Maybe there's a slight variation in the run that I have that made it better. I mean, both of those things are possible. But the fan, not a deal breaker. The thing's not loud. Like, it really isn't. But you have a handheld computer, yeah. I think anybody that, you know, wasn't expecting there to be, you know, a thing to help cool it and not have it set fire in your hands like a Samsung product is unreasonable, to be totally honest. Like, we'll just be real about that. I installed a bunch of games, and I'd be happy to, like, read off the list of games that I played. Actually, let me do that. So here's what I've tested on it. The vast majority of these are not on the approved list, like, you know, Valve's official list of what they consider to run good on it. So here's what I have installed. So some of the things that surprised me, Assassin's Creed 2 and Far Cry 4 are Ubisoft games that need their launcher in the background. The only thing that I had to do weird with those was, like, the launcher will try to stay in the front. You just hit the X in the, you know, Ubisoft Connect thing, and then the game launches. And it plays great. So Assassin's Creed 2 and Far Cry 4 are, like, you know, at 60 FPS running like a dream. They're both, you know, I mean, they're both older games, but, like, Far Cry 4 is not a light game, per se. You know, I mean, that's a PS4, Xbox One game, right? Threw on Beat Hazard 1 and 2, get some music in there. Bladed Fury ran great. The Blair Witch played great. Blood Rain 1 and 2 Director's Cut played great. They got like a little pop-up where you have to select resolutions and graphics options. I don't know. They aren't really remakes. I'm not exactly sure that the PC got a whole ton of extra features, just widescreen basically, compared to the old versions on Steam. Borderlands 2 screams, but I mean Borderlands 2 is a cel-shaded FPS. It's kind of whatever. You know, it'll run on anything, plus it has its own Linux port. Bombshell. I installed Bombshell. Remember the the Ion Fury game before the spin-off? It runs better here in Linux than it does on PC and Windows 10. That's an interesting game. And I was really happy because I might actually get to play it. I installed Control, but I haven't played it. I installed one of the newer Carnivores games that I guess I have a beta access to. It just showed up in my library. I was like, okay. Duke Nukem 3D World Tour is great. Plays okay on controllers, you know, as good as it does anywhere else. Echo, that game where you're going against the people that are echoes of yourself, trying to solve puzzles in rooms. Beautiful. It looks fucking fantastic. They all look fantastic. 1280 by 800 resolution on this little screen with high pixel density is, I mean, it's great. It looks great. Far Cry 2 shockingly ran. I didn't think that was gonna run. I installed Foregone, which was a hard gun sword combat side scroller that we played a while back with a girl, a blonde in a blue dress. Kind of like neo sci-fi. Hey Rush, welcome in. That was beautiful. I installed Gris, which is, you know, beautiful like watercolored side scroller puzzle solver, question mark. Does Oregon Trail look? I'll get to that. Gris, I think, is such a small, fine, detailed game. It actually is the only game that looked like it might be too small on the screen. Like, the character is pretty tiny in that game. So I might see if there's an option to, like, under-resolution it. Heroes of Hammer Watch looked like it played great. Ion Fury played great. I mean, Ion Fury's got a native Linux port. It's awesome. Just a great game. Mars Warlock we played a while ago, and I've been slowly working my way through that game. It's it's on Mars, and it's an RPG from a Polish dev, and that thing is clunky. They've got their own in-house engine, and it doesn't run particularly well on anything, but it works here, and that shocked me. I was reading on ProtonDB that sometimes loading the game will crash it, but you just go again and hope for better luck. I haven't had any issues, but I haven't spent a ton of time in it. But it runs well, and honestly, on the smaller screen, it looks better than it does in 1080. Just, it's, you know, pixel density is huge. It's a huge thing. That's why CRTs on that low resolution, like why they look so much. I mean, that's a totally different kind of thing, but screen size matters. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain always runs beautifully in Linux. That one, that's the highest profile game that actually shocks me, because I feel like Konami just doesn't give a fuck on most things, but that particular PC port is fucking phenomenal. And it runs probably better in Proton and Linux than it does in Windows. Hey Purblind, welcome in. The only thing that I need to change about that one is I need to figure out how to make its FOV wider. In Windows, it's an exe file that you grab from like ModDB to widen the FOV, if I remember correctly, and I just need to figure out how to do that in Linux. Hey Dragon Gym, welcome in. Mud Runner played beautifully. I played a little bit of Neon Abyss, which was that, you know, side scroller where you jump in the pit and then battle until you die. We did it on the 1 hour stream. The vast majority of the games that I played are on the were on the 1 hour stream. Neoverse. Now Neoverse is cool. The card game. because you can use the controller support or use the touchscreen to drag and drop cards. Pretty dope. I mean, Switch-like, sure, but I was happy about that. Path of Exile, fucking fantastic controller support has been added to that game. That was cool. That was cool. And it didn't take a million years. Yeah, touchscreen action. It didn't take a million years to load up like it used to on PC. But I'm kind of shocked at how well it runs in Linux, and you know, the controller support they've added to have it on Steam Deck is kind of amazing. I don't know if it's the same controller support that the console version has, because I know it's on like PS3 or 4. Path of Exile is on multiple consoles. I think it is. Dragon Gem, that is very kind of you. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Purblind. Oh, I don't know if you were here when I said this, Dragon Gem, but the fan in this thing's quiet. Like, I know there was a patch before I got a hold of it, but I do not hear what reviews were complaining about at all. I mean, there is a fan, and it's totally reasonable to have a fan cooling a PC, but it's never been louder than the game. Sometimes if I'm playing a heavy game, I'm aware that it's there, but it doesn't make an unpleasant noise. It's just this, you know, it's a totally reasonable fan. So either the design of mine is a little bit different, like it's a newer run, without like a new revision model or something, or that patch really helped. Because I've watched videos of that fan, and yeah, it's an uncomfortable sound. Mine doesn't do that. So, really happy about that. I mean, I was just, like, if it was bad, like, in my head, I was like, well, I'll just wear headphones anyway, so it won't matter. Seraph played really good. I installed Soundfall. Soundfall, I like better on this than I do on PC with a controller, because the input latency is 0. I hit buttons on beat. I have a much easier time playing that game. So that made me really happy. That was one of the first games I wanted to put on there. It's one of the first games I played. Ultimate Doom, we looked at that. Victor Vran, we looked at that. Hilariously, I installed Wolfenstein Enemy Territory. That seems to work fine. Map the controllers to mouse and keyboard, and you're good to go. X-Blades, the scantily clad woman with the 3 ponytails. You didn't expect me to say ponytails, did you? That one surprisingly ran well, because that's an in-house engine from the Xbox 360 era. Everything that I played was 60 FPS. I haven't seen a game go below that. So here's some of the stuff that I did that was not from Steam. I installed Crysis Remastered from the Epic Games Store in the desktop mode through Lutris. And then I added Lutris as a non-Steam game so that I could get to it in the main games, or the main console system. 60 FPS. Ran flawless. Ran beautifully. So, here's the other thing. I ran Crysis from a micro SD card. 60 FPS. Load times were very reasonable. I was shocked. I was shocked. That felt really good. I don't, honestly, it didn't feel like, there wasn't like a moment where it was like loading the game where I was like, oh, that's because of the SD card. Like, it just loaded like I expected to. It was awesome. And the controller support is really good. Use a little touchpad to like gyroscope and fine-tune your aim. You know, I was really impressed. Matter of fact, like, I was looking at a video of a guy talking about Crysis, and he was getting like 45 FPS, and I think he did that, you know, to extend the life of the battery. I've mostly had this thing plugged in, but I was getting 60 FPS, and I didn't see the visual artifacting that he was showing in his video. Like, not visual artifacting, but like His textures, it looked like he was in low detail mode. It was weird. That's not been my experience. Crysis looks as beautiful as it always does. And I'm starting to wonder about some of the reviews out there that show this thing looking like shit, because it has not been my experience. And it's possible that, like, you're gonna lose detail when you're, like, you know, scaling to record in 1080. Duh. And I'm thinking that played a, you know, a good part in what I saw. But on this little screen, just everything looks so good. So the other cool thing I did was I loaded up all my ROMs onto an SD card and I installed RetroArch. And I've played some NES games, some Sega Genesis games. I fired up Pocahontas. I hooked up RetroArch's achievement system. Saw that Pocahontas got some achievements I can get. Some that actually sound kind of fun. Like beating the game without dying. I installed GoldenEye N64. That plays really nice. This thing has the power for it. It's still using like Mupen 64 Plus, or whatever you call that, so it's as good as that emulator is, but it's better than when I tried to do it on a Raspberry Pi or my Samsung S3. I don't know if I ever tried to emulate that one on my Asus ROG. I think I did, and I think it was fine. It was mostly that attachment controller that was bad for it. And kind of the beautiful thing here is this thing's analog sticks are phenomenal. Better than any other handheld I've used. You know, they are like within striking distance of the Xbox One controller analog joysticks. And that thing's got really good analog sticks. Like, it's not like the best analog sticks I've ever used. The smoothest ones are on the DualShock 4. I haven't used like a PS5 controller yet, so I can't say that. But this thing is within striking distance of these, which I think are really, really good. So, what I'm comparing this to in the handheld spectrum, because I don't have a Nintendo Switch, but I have used one of them like in a, you know, in a Target, and they don't feel good. I never thought they felt good. But what I have, and I think these are equivalent to the Switch, is these guys, which are the attachment to my phone. And I don't think these are good. They're too small, I don't know, it's not a good feeling. And the ones, you know, on the NVIDIA Shield were just okay at best. These are way better. That's been the biggest relief. So the one thing that was going to be make or break, because, you know, Linux gaming, pretty golden. That's indeed a Joy-Con joystick. Yeah, they just don't feel good. But these guys here, like, they're not charging you. Like, you can see that these are like fully featured, or fully whatever you would call it. You know, controller quality joysticks. You have to make something not great when you release V2. Give people a reason to buy it. Battery life. They're a lot better with a stick extender. That makes sense. The only thing about this thing that I wouldn't say is exactly what I wanted is the battery life. Playing a game, it's about 2 hours. It's not great. It's not great. But I bought a USB-C extension cord. It's 6 feet long. I've mostly been playing this thing in bed. You know, you can do things. They have added features to limit a game's FPS, and that'll get you like 40 FPS in a game. That'll get you an extra hour. But like one of my big use cases is I want to have this thing on an airplane, and I just don't trust that an airplane, because I've run into the issue with my phone where when it's plugged in on a fucking airplane, it's still discharging while I'm using it through their USB thing. And that's, you know, I mean, that's, you know, in first class, right? That's not maybe your seat is near one. Like, there's a guaranteed socket in most planes on first class. But I also run into an issue with my phone where it likes to charge the battery pack instead of using it, so that might be a my phone thing. But I feel worried that this thing won't get me through, you know, a whole plane ride of 5 hours. Get a battery backpack like they make for the Switch. So, but like, you know, 2 hours, like that's waiting on the plane and then it's dead when you're on the plane, right? I've seen that in a few reviews and I will 100% agree with that the battery life on this thing sucks. I don't know what it is on the Switch. I think it's like, what, 4 hours on the Switch? 6 hours? Like, that thing's got a pretty crazy battery, but it's also not a full PC with a spinning fan. The fan, I think... Does the Switch have a fan? Just a power bank that clicks on the back? I've seen those. Somebody was showing one of those in the Linux, Gaming on Linux Discord. That would really crank up the weight, though. I think that... You know, I'll tell you this right now. If they make a version 2 that has a battery that can, you know, if they claim the battery can do something insane and it's like a little bit faster, that's enough for me to say, yeah, I will buy this again. Every time I fire up a game, I hand it to my wife. After, you know, I'm like, yep, it works great, this is awesome. And I hand it to my wife and she is in love. She's getting jealous. Because hers is like Q3 or later. Your fan stopped working your Switch. Oh, so I do believe it does. Okay, alright. This thing is... I just love it so much. Like, I'm really, really happy. Hey, Too Much Pinhead. So I've got today's game that's installed on it. We're not gonna play the main game on here, but at the end of the stream we'll fire it. I haven't checked it. See if it works or not. And we'll just do that with pretty much any Steam game at this point. At the end of the stream. I laid in bed for like 3 or 4 hours last night just messing around with ROMs. That was delightful. Oh, they never run hot enough? Really? That's interesting. Next Wednesday, the 18th. Oh, cool. That's this Wednesday. Let me make sure that Board Game Heavens thing stays up till Wednesday here. It doesn't just go away in a couple minutes. Oh, it almost went away. 3 days. What? That's not good. Okay. I think I lost it. It just went like -1. Damn it. Alright. So. Let's see. Weight slide bars, 189. We're just hovering the starting line. We'll get there. But yeah, I could not be happier with the Steam Deck. Battery life, only complaint. I've had devices like my little case for the Raspberry Pi, that, or the fucking Xbox 360 that have had loud fans, where it is miserable to be in the room with them. PS3, I think the fan in that's too loud as well. This thing? No. No. This one's really quiet. That Gears of War Xbox 360 I have, it is uncomfortable how loud it is. I think a PS2 is louder than this. Mario Kart 8. How long it took to overheat. Nice. Let's scroll through some headlines real quick. We're not going to read a ton of articles. I'd like to get to the game in a reasonable time. I know that I'm running late today because, well, because I'm bad at time management. How about that? Well, let's see what's out here. That extension cable for the phone thing. This is going to make my life so much easier. Shoot into the sky when it games? I have a PS4 Slim and it's pretty reasonable. Who's Dr. Lisa Sue? I don't know that name. Building 12 at MIT now. Building 12 at MIT is now the Lisa Sue building. Is this related to gaming? Why are you here? On a launch model, he had to unplug a fan and wrap it in a towel while running in docked mode. Good lord. Team Wildwood? Team Wildwood. Team Wildwood. They must have a computer back. Hey. I've been waiting for you. I almost alt F4 OBS by doing that. I got a package from Team Wildwood here. A really screen... Oh, you have a new projector? What kind of projector you got? I'm on mobile. Parts have started to roll in. Team Wildwood sent me this package, and then I thought they just didn't like me anymore because they don't come around. But their computer died. The laptop died, so they're getting a new computer. But this thing has been sitting on my shelf for like 2 weeks now. I won this in a raffle over in the channel. This is wife's artwork from their Etsy page. And please, if you can easily, I know you already said you're on mobile, but feel free to post a link to her Etsy shop. Steam Deck's also a great use for this Bluetooth Samsung keyboard that I found in a Goodwill for $4.99. Yeah, boy. Okay. Alright, we're gonna cut things. We're gonna cut things. Alright, here we go. God, I hope that didn't go through. Oh good, it didn't even go through this. The first person to ever open an envelope from that end. Havok, thanks so much for your support. We appreciate it. Oh, Alex and Chelsea. They don't hate me. Yay. Big upgrade from the one you had. I'm glad you got a new, Hey, thanks, Team Wildwood. I'm glad you got a new projector. Oh. Look at this. This one I'll try to open correctly. How about that? So I won a giveaway on their channel, and they let me pick. And this is the one that I picked because it made me happy when I looked at it, not because I'm super invested in the characters. Well, there you go. It is Link and what's-her-face. I can't remember the name. It's on the description. But there's a link, so I can go look. So I'm going to frame this up, find a place for it. Link and Marin from Link's Awakening. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? Lincoln Martin, thanks. Everything about this just makes my soul sing. But yeah, so that's gonna get in a frame and get displayed somewhere. Not that I have any wall space. It may just get framed to get protected until we move into the bigger room, but it's gonna get premium real estate. I'll tell you that for free. Love the colors. Yeah, here, I'll show it again. But this thing is beautiful. But while he games when some of their streams, she does art on stream while they do the giveaways. And can I get a shout out for Team Wildwood? You should definitely go hang out there because they are fantastic people. Figured the safest place to put it back in the envelope for now. Like a ninja. Thanks, Sean. Thank you for this. This is very cool. Okay, back to the news. I don't know what this is. Somebody in my... I don't know why this is in... Why this is in gaming. Co-founder of Texas Instruments. Yeah, I don't know why this is in this thing. Take-Two says Tiny Tina's Wonderland exceeds the franchise. Exceeds expectations. Franchise will grow for years to come. Alright. I mean, it's Borderlands. I kind of got tired of it after a while, but it seems like Borderlands is still kicking ass. And that's awesome. I don't think there's much to go read there other than they're patting themselves on the back. What does it need? Is that a Switch game, right? Link's Awakening? What was that on? Or was that Game Boy Advance or DS? Top Halo Pro stops playing in protest against his own team. Okay. Unconscious... Okay. That sounds terrible. Let's not read that one. The remake was on Switch. I don't know. I haven't tried any Switch games. Actually, I don't even know what an emulator for the Switch would be. I haven't heard of any. Didn't get into 3. I keep trying to finish all the DLC in 2. Like, I'll just fire it, but it's like 5 years in between, and I just can't stay interested in it. It's not that I don't want to. It's also the reason it takes so long is like I play that with my wife like it's a game that we play together, but our time for playing games is like split between, well, house stuff and, you know, her job, the dog now. It's just we don't get to play games together anymore, and it kind of sucks. This is the only serious Switch emulator, you think? Yuzo? Yeah, the thing about Switch emulation is whatever it is, it's got to be... it has to have a Linux build. I would not try to use Proton on a Windows emulator for another console. That just sounds stupid. I mean, it might work. But... no. You played 3 with friends and had a blast? See, me and my wife, we understand how to play a game together. Every once in a while, you get in a game like that, and then you get like one person who runs ahead of the class a little too far. And it just, I don't know, it loses fun factor for me. Open source, yeah. Or have Linux. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Twitch has been good for y'all. When my wife gets to take her next vacation, she's gonna take over the stream for a week and do the 1-hour stream. Fun fact. But that might not be until the fall. That was one of the, like, the big milestones for Save and Raid 2. That's still coming. I know it's been kind of quiet, but like we said at the time, we took our vacation right after that, and then she has to take another vacation where she's going to England in the summer. But when she gets another week off of work, she's gonna come host this for 2 hours a day for a week. That was like the 15K mark. Or 14K or whatever it was. I think we lowered it a little bit so that it made sure it got met. But I don't think she thought we'd get that high. But now she's looking forward to it. It's just gonna be in the fall. It's gonna be really hard. It's gonna be really difficult for me to just like show what all the buttons do and then close the door and not come in and save the day. But she's gonna do it. And I really want it to be like just her and not me coming in and being like, you need to hit this button to do this thing. It's gonna be very difficult. Because she doesn't stream. It's not a technology, that she's used at all. So there's gonna be like post-it notes on every monitor. I will do my best so that it's fully like autonomous. Because I don't want to come in and lurk at all. I just want to let her do it. Do the swap. Sony will match Insomniac's donation to an abortion nonprofit. Okay, cool. There's a big event, a big Save and Raid like event. Of chain raids coming very soon. I can't remember the date. A streamer I don't know came up with an idea to have a bunch of people raid each other for 7 days. They are not playing the same game. I think they're just raiding each other's channels 2 hours each. But it's going to be going 24 hours a day. Surfins is in it. And he was part of Save and Raid. And another streamer, I'm blanking now. But they're doing that to raise money to help fight the abortion thing. Yeah, I know, Sean. I know. Yeah, I posted about it in Save and Raid. Just raid and raid, no save. Yeah. I'm sure one day there's gonna be a point where like enough people are chain raiding. Don't combo breaker. Yeah, chain of raiding. Where we'll attempt a week-long event, but I think 2 days is... It's an immense amount of work. Adding in save files, though, that adds a mega ton of stress to me. We have not had a single issue with save files in the 2 years we've done that event. And I'm so grateful. It's just gonna take one game to do something stupid. One time. But yeah, they're doing a chain raiding event where they're just gonna be fundraising on each other's channels. Which is great. It's great for a community, and it's great. Like I'm a little jealous. Because they're doing a week before Save and Raid was gonna do it, right? But more power to them. That is a ton of work. And it sounds like there's just one girl running it. So kudos to her. 2 days is fine. Any more, it becomes impossible to follow the entire event. Yeah, I agree with that, Mr. V. Me and Bearded Bogle, we talked for hours on the ins and outs. B Squad, it's great. Alright, I think we're back up. I think we're back up now. Okay, cool. Whew. That was scary. Yeah, lost everything but not internet. I think all of Twitch went down. Because Steam didn't go down, my phone didn't go down, nothing like that. Okay, let's look at a couple more headlines and then we'll grab the game. I know we're running late today. Did this to you last night during your break. Still streaming. Yeah, my lights went red. Netflix showing off a new Cyberpunk 77 animated series during June's Geeked Week. Okay, so there's just that's coming. Back up. Yeah, great. I need to restart the Orin board, I think. Maybe. Saw that it went down. Okay, I think we're good there. New York governor demands social media platforms do more to stop terror attack live streaming. Okay, we're gonna avoid that. Killing a Tim. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna avoid that. We're looking for specifically exciting and happy things in the news. You have another tab open that did not go down. I feel personally victimized by Twitch right now. Oh, apparently that donation from Sony was not supposed to be public knowledge. See the PlayStation Plus news? No, I haven't yet. RoboCop's now in Fortnite, I guess? That's exciting. Batman and Superman go to hell in Finest 3. See, I don't think this is video game news. That's comic book news, right? Welcome to hell, Batman. Welcome to hell, Batman. Mysterious doorway. Killjoy's geologist. What? Sony reportedly will not approve any statement. Okay, yep. So that is the big news today, I guess. You'll see the headline. Mysterious doorway found on Mars isn't alien's house, says Killjoy geologist. Oh my god, this does look like something from Tatooine, doesn't it? Nothing to get excited about. A bunch of expert geologists instantly crushing our dreams of finding proof of alien life. The doorway is not an entrance to a cursed Martian tomb. It's just a gateway. It's not a gateway to a dungeon filled with terrifying monsters, and it's not the site of an ancient generator that will let Douglas Quaid give Mars a breathable atmosphere. What? All new PlayStation Plus game lineups. Damn. So it's just that they've added games, not that they're changing how they do it. That's a huge lineup there. And then there's like NBA 2K22, I guess. I just can't get into sports games. What are they changing exactly? I closed the link. What's Operation Monarch? Oh, that's a Call of Duty thing. Interesting. New tiers, streaming options, etc. Okay, chat, I got an engagement question for you. Is there anybody here that has used game streaming and been okay with it? I have purchased every game streaming option that I've been aware of to get a handheld form factor. Yeah, well, I mean, locally, yeah, or from Sony or Nvidia's Shadow. Or whatever they call it, the grid, or whatever it's called now. PS Now, yeah. It wasn't great. You stream locally from Steam. See, now the one locally, so Nvidia, to the best of my knowledge, did it first. They had their Nvidia Share or whatever it was called. I can't remember what it was called, but I bought the Nvidia Shield for it. When I had this, like, I had a surgery that, you know, kept me laid up for a while. So I bought an Nvidia Shield tablet and a controller, and I laid on my side, and, you know, in a bed in the other room for like 8 fucking months. And I was one room away from a new router that I bought, because at the time there was only like 5 routers on the planet that supported 5 gigahertz band. And it was okay. That tablet was a lemon. Like, the tablet wouldn't do Android operations for shit, but when you got the game streaming service to run, it was okay. But it was slow, and there were only certain games I could play. They replaced the tablet because I guess it was defective, and a bunch of people had them defective. So we all got new tablets the next year. We all got upgraded from the 2014 tablet to the 2016 tablet. And that one was okay for about a year or 2 years. But now it barely runs Android. If you put an SD card in it, it slows to a crawl. Like, the Nvidia Shield tablet did not have a long life expectancy. And I don't think it was planned obsolescence. I just think they gave up on it and left it behind. Because they haven't offered an upgrade, right? The Nvidia Shield console, both of those are really good. I bought the original of that for, you know, a Netflix viewer. And I upgraded it to the new one. I think the new one's more cheaply made, but it is fast. It's such a big improvement. And then I bought the Steam Link. Phone says it's done with the news. Oh shit, I am dead, aren't I? Alright. Alright. I think I've got a charger here for that. Oh man, that didn't work, did it? Let's do this. I got it plugged into both ports. You found you don't like playing games in bed? The Steam Link was the most responsive, but only over a wired connection. You know, and some of this is probably my router. Like, I replace my router pretty much every 2 years because I need to for some reason. Don't play where you lay. Dude, I've been loving the Steam Deck in bed. Like, the Steam Deck has answered, like, responsiveness. I fire up the game and I don't have to wait for the controls to be on the screen, and it's what I've been waiting for. I've been trying to get this form factor. You know, play my Steam library in bed, on a plane, whatever. And with the exception of the battery life, I'm finally got what I want. If with my back injury, if I'm laid up in bed again or I'm in the hospital, that thing will be there for me, and I won't be sitting in a hospital with only reading news articles or mobile games for fucking 13 days. But yeah, all right. Anyways, it's just a rock formation, they say. The Wholesome Direct returns with news on Coffee Talk, Puff Pals, and Moomins. What? Moom incredible news. Okay, this is a Nintendo thing I don't know anything about. People, please stop making Discord servers for things that shouldn't be Discord servers, okay? I just use mine to bookmark stuff and you guys give it emotes sometimes. Horizon Zero Dawn demake takes it. That looks like Tomb Raider. Look at that. Okay. Is this real? Is this a playable thing? Because I want it to be a playable thing. Sounds pretty subjective. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. Half of this video is menu and loading screens. Here we go, here we go. See, this looks like a game I would love. It looks less smooth than Tomb Raider. Well, you tried. Yeah, it looks... Hey, Seek, how you doing? It's not real. It's not playable. I'm sure it's just a video. I see these from time to time as somebody makes a demake video of, like, what it would look like if it was real. Oh, this is not what I would call positive news, but Fall Guys is going to be free soon. It is getting removed from every PC platform except for Epic because they have purchased their exclusivity. So it won't be for sale on Steam anymore. I vehemently disagree with that move. I don't like it when they do that, but it'll be free, so... If you don't have issues with Epic and you want to play that game, it'll be there. I wouldn't... It's not Fall Guys. The one that popped up in like 2020 and everybody... Really, really popular game. Epic purchased the company that made it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so it's not an exclusivity deal. Won't be on Steam, but will be free. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm bummed by it, and I'm getting a little bit of PTSD. Goes back to why Rocket League doesn't have a functioning Linux port anymore. It runs fine in Proton, but I didn't love that when Epic then removed it from Steam to have it only get new content on the Epic Store, and the Steam version is functionally dead. At least the last I checked, that's what the plan was there. But it looks like the Steam version's getting updated. It's not getting new content. Like, you can't buy DLC for the Steam version. I was looking at that yesterday when it made me think of that. I checked in, for Steam Deck and stuff. But I just don't like that. I don't like that. So there must have. I don't want to spend too much time on this. I was unaware that there was another mass shooting. I caught that article a little bit ago. Sounds like Fox News is saying that video games are responsible again. That is very unfortunate. I'll have to do some reading on that later. We're not gonna spend time on that. We're gonna look for positive things, like Portal demake shows the game running on real N64 hardware. Remember when Epic was good? I remember when Unreal and Unreal 2 The Awakening and Unreal Tournament and even Gears of War. It was something that got me excited. Now I feel like everything... Well, they haven't really done anything that's gotten me excited, right? Like, Unreal is dead. Basically. They killed it for Fortnite. I don't have any inkling to play Fortnite, but anybody that likes Fortnite, great. Good for you. It's awesome. I'm not saying, you know, they're doing what makes them money, and that's reasonable. I still mourn the loss of, like, I'll never get, like, a sequel to Unreal 2. The Awakening, which I really love. I love that game. You know, those days are gone. And the people that worked on those games, I don't even think they're there anymore. And all Epic's shareware era games, Jazz Jackrabbit. Yeah, fucking Firefight. Firefight was Epic Mega Games. The one we played on an anniversary stream. Hey Steph, welcome in. Time to embrace Fortnite. There's just nothing in Fortnite for me. It's not the kind of gaming that I like. But I don't have a problem with it existing. It's okay to exist. And it's okay for people that aren't me to like it. But, yeah, like I said, I mourn that there are game IPs that they own that we will probably never see again. They don't need to market our nostalgia because they make such an insane amount of money from what they have now. They would only lose money if they went back to like a single player Unreal. At least that's how it makes sense in my brain. I might be way wrong, but that feels right. Let's see if there's like a video of this, and then we'll play today's game. Running on YouTube channel. Okay. Oh, here we go. Portal gun in 64. I know I could share this full screen, but you're hyped for the possibility of a new Silent Hill. Yeah, I wonder what's going on with that. Looks like there's a bunch in here too. So, in other exciting news, after me and Dimension Dude are done with
But now that I can place portals myself, I can
are done with Sniper Elite, which we should be getting back to Sniper Elite this weekend. We're gonna play some Portal 2 co-op because that's what he wants to do, and that sounds great. You wish you could buy a PS5? Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a PS5. I think if I had a PS5 right now, I wouldn't touch it. I've got too many other... Hey Nigel, welcome in. I got too many other exciting things going on. Nauseum. Man, so many cool people here today. Well, now that y'all are here, let's get rid of the news. So, apparently there's a Portal 2 demake for the N64. That's dope as shit. I don't know what you need to run it. One day ago. Let's see if there's like a on the
Washington homeowner,
the page here.
Is your last chance to go solar. In
Please
December
stop.
of 2020, Congress
Please stop. You can't even pause ads. It's gross. GitHub. Apparently you can play this. I will bet that I can play this on the Steam Deck. Okay, that's dope as shit. Nice. Yeah, Portal 2 co-op. Yeah, me and Chaz played Portal 2 co-op at one point. There you go, Portal 64. I might check that out later. That sounds fun. Okay. Boop. Boop. Let's get set up here for some gaming. Did I at least remember to install the game? Okay, good. Oh, I'm so good at this. Okay. You know, I didn't see that today. Was that today? Yeah. Right when I stopped talking was when I got out of bed and started making breakfast, and I wasn't. I'm sorry that happened. That sucks. Did you have to make a ban? Also why? You don't even use those tags to the best of my knowledge, and you were playing Castlevania. So I'm sure whatever they said was like on point and relevant to the stream. Oh, people. You want a $500 GPU. That's on par. Video card. Yeah. He banned himself. I slow played it and tried to keep them around, but they quickly left. He banned himself. Nice. Kill him with kindness. Oh boy. On Saturday, when we were playing with the Steam Deck, I took... Oh, here it is. Lost it on my desk. I need you. I need you, dongle. That's alright. All of my biggest trolls, instead of banning them, I made them mods. I thrust responsibility upon them. Alright, so today's game is going under the working from home update, apparent. Oh, God. Chaz, you got me. I moved something on my desk, and I thought, like, I corrupted, like, my cable got wiggled. Oh, damn it. Okay, so this is Psychedelic Week. Fun facts. All these games are brightly colored, cause you PTSD, and will maybe be a little bit unnerving, Twin Peaksy. Goodness. We're off to a good start here. I'll tell you what, without the filter, it's still pretty uncomfortable to look at. Let me make sure I got... Yeah, I didn't think so. Y'all want sound, right? Appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, the timing on that was amazing. 8-bit voice meter. All right, let's do it. Aggro crab is a very delightful. Right. All right, we'll get there. I had to change a bunch of things on this weekend to play some enemy territory, which we're gonna do again this coming Sunday. We need more than 4 people to get a good game of enemy territory going. So if you want to be part of that, !Discord. There's a channel. Just let me know you're interested. It'll be 10 o'clock Pacific time on Sunday this week. We'll just go for like 2-3 hours, something like that. So the menu has like this like wavy shimmer to it. Which is interesting. Menu jitter. Yeah, there it is. We'll just leave it. It's weird. Huh. Alright. So there's options here. Going under. Let's see what this is all about. This looks like Bumfluff Tornado's charting screen. Just charting.
Welcome to the beautiful city of Neo Cascadia. Did you have a nice monorail ride? We at Cubicle would like to congratulate you on joining the ranks of over 100,000 employees hired through the Impoverished Intern Initiative. As the largest e-commerce corporation in the nation-state, we're proud to support the next generation of innovators. It might be hard to believe, but Cubicle started out as nothing more than a great idea from someone just like you. Like so many Neo-Cascadian success stories, Cubicle began as a startup, just a couple guys in a garage with nothing but a dream and a modest cash injection. That's why we're paying it forward. Since the inception of our company, we've acquired countless startups and provided them with funding and hard workers to help accelerate their success. Our friendly integrated AI has assigned you as a marketing assistant at our latest member of the family, Fizzle Beverages. By inventing a sparkling water that's also a meal replacement, Fizzle cleverly disrupted 2 industries at once. There's no better place for an intern to grow than somewhere like Fizzle, where you'll never be the smartest person in the room. When you're not hard at work with Fizzle, you'll have plenty of time to experience some of the rich Pacific Northwestern culture our great city has to offer. Now, let's go over some ground rules for your internship. First of all, never, under any circumstances, explore beneath the...
Hey, not to be rude, but I already know this stuff. I had to watch the same video when I applied online. Oh, is that so? Let's skip the formalities and get right to the fun part. I'll bet you're excited to meet your new co-workers, Jacqueline. Do you want to sell sugar water for the rest of your life? Or do you want to come with me and change the world? Yeah, I can't wait. Also, she has legs for months. What a ridiculous body. In that case, let's get this icebreaker underway. Oh, not again. What was that? It looks like the monsters have started escaping from the basement again. I really hate to do this on your first day, Jackie. Do what to me? Well, we can't go have a meeting with that thing running around the office. So I just need you to do a small favor and go kill the monster for me. What, like, kill? Like, right now? I've never killed a person before. And you still won't have to. You're probably not used to city life just yet. But in Neo Cascadia, everyone kills their first monster sooner or later. Has a style, alright? The Google users and their background videos. Background window. Yeah. Yeah, this is some ABC company shit, isn't it? If it makes it easier, just pretend you're in a video game and picture its hit points slowly decreasing over time you land a blow. Consider your first task as Fizzle Beverage's newest intern. Make us proud. Alright. Time to go kill a monster, I guess. Just blindly doing this. Hello? Okay, there we go. Seriously, look at her legs. Look around, use the right stick on the camera. New task, find a monster and kill it. Oh my god. Oh my god. She has like a tapering tube sock for hair. Y'all heard me right. I can roll? Okay, so this. I can pull noodle a thing. Is her head always looking at it? Is that what's happening? What's wrong with your head? Oh, God. Oh, God. My soul. There's no jump. Big boss. Keyboard, pick up. What? The keyboard's a weapon? Holy shit. The only thing bigger than her legs is this fucking keyboard. Holy hell. Is it from Logitech? Pick up items to attack. Okay. Alright, to grab and attack. Hello, monster. The Bone Club. There you go. That wasn't so hard, was it? I feel sick. We've got some crates of antacid flavored fists all in the back. You did a great job, Jackie. Thanks. Now there's just one little extra step we gotta take care of. And that's to go down to the dungeon to kill the rest of them. What? Hold on, we gotta do it like the Cartman's mom of South Park. What? Or no, it's Kyle's mom. I can't remember whose mom it was. I hear the voice in my head. No way, dude. Office Space. Man, what a good movie. I don't remember anything else in that movie other than the fucking printer, the copy machine. That is one of the best scenes in any movie. It holds up surprisingly well. Because it doesn't have to be a fax machine, right? It could be any piece of technology that doesn't do what you ask it to do. You need an exterminator or something. It won't be hard, I promise. You took out that one so easy. There's probably only 3 or 4 more lurking down the slide. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing the rest of that song. I definitely had that on a burned CD in my car. Back then. 100% did. I think it was burned on the same CD as, like, Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs. From the Get Shorty soundtrack, or, well, their own albums, but that's where I first heard it. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. I said no, man. Find someone else. I'm not going down there. Humph. So be it then. I had really high hopes for you, Jackie. I reviewed your resume personally. But if you haven't got the motivation to work at Fizzle, maybe I should ask Avi to reconsider your position here. Wait! Yes. You smug, purple-headed piece of shit. I'll go down there and take a look. Oh, excellent. I knew I saw a spark in you, Jackie. Come back and see me when you've cleared all the monsters. Oh, and don't take too long. Down there. Stand up is in 15 minutes. Okay. Employee kiosk, interact. Pin skills, mentor. Switch mentors. Interesting. Resume. Task. Alright, so here's one thing we... Oh, God. No, no, no. Thank God. Okay. That should not be the first option choice. Maybe it should. We're getting rid of this menu jitter. I don't like it. There we go. That is much less painful. Make your dreams, Fizzle. It's just a place I can't go. What are we taking for a weapon? Do we take the bone club? Do we keep the keyboard? Oh no, the keyboard's gone forever now. In the menu, you mean? They have a good sound, don't they? Alright, laptop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Employee kiosk. Same thing. This running is amazing. Alright, Joblin. Steaming milk. Over caffeinating. Glorifying burnout. No! The keyboard's behind. Oh my god, it's red stapler. Immediately, we were just talking about Office Space. No, it shoots staples. Okay. Potted lawn cactus. Focus on enemies. Left trigger to focus. I have to reload this thing? Oh, I can store it! I can store things! Okay. Job sword. The job must go on. Roll through danger. Okay. A chair? Learn skills to increase your power. Retaliatory deals double damage briefly after being hit. Gain an empty heart. Actually, wait, hang on. Is anything in here breakable? This is the most stylized dungeon crawler I've ever played. Swap between ends. Yeah, I figured that out. Double kill! Goddamn right. Job switch? Yoga ball? This is definitely gonna be a roguelike. I'm sure of it. Got more ammo for the stapler. Oh, I picked up another stapler. Dope. Throw junk from a safe distance. Not gonna lie, I'm in love with this. A potted suck. Charge up to attack harder. Oh! This is great. Regarding the unacceptable long bathroom breaks taken by contractors, from now on, all toilet seats will be angled at 45 degrees to encourage... I smell something. I smell a productivity blocker. Hey, are you the boss around here? I got sent down here to let you know, you guys aren't really supposed to be... We have no time for holdups. Not at this stage of the job. You're really glad because you think it's fun to watch? Nice. Eliminate this blocker, contractors. It is definitely a reference to Amazon's bathroom breaks. They did not reference pee bottles, though, so I'm disappointed. Eliminate this blocker, contractors, and then we will resume our daily sync-up. Do not try to sneak away from the bathroom after the battle, or I will know. Hello? Oh, he left. Oh, what? Fuck. Who was gonna change? Who was gonna change the toilet seats? Thank you everyone for joining me on our daily stand-up. You told us it was mandatory. Think it was Amazon, shouldn't be surprised? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me even a little bit. Not a little bit. Thank you, Swamp. First things first, I'd like to introduce our newest intern. Everyone, put your hands together for Jacqueline Fiat. You know, there's nothing I hate more than, like, meeting icebreakers. Please relay the fucking information that was so important to put me in a room with other people as fast as possible. Do not make it so that I have to get to know them. I'm here for a paycheck. I say that not in any reference to Twitch being my only employment at the moment, but holy shit, are icebreakers painful at staff meetings? So awful. So awful. Like having to like go around the room and like say something about yourself. I'm not into it. I hate it so much. I'm here. I'm here. Am I late? A new hire. Jeez. Budget's tight enough as it is. I do believe Miss Fiasco is unpaid, Tappy. Oh, thank God. Jacqueline, why don't you break the ice by telling us a bit about yourself? Start with your name, favorite flavor of fizzle, and deepest, most passionate live stream. Yeah, see, this? Kill me. You just told us her name. Be cool, Cara. My favorite fizzy flavor is, I guess, Saskatchewan apricot. I dream of one day having a health insurance. Oh, bold choice of flavor. I like her already. Jackie is here for a, what was the ad for again? Marketing. A marketing internship. Who's she interning for, then? I thought Avi took care of all our marketing. Try to be more open-minded, Cara. Obstinance equals obsolescence. Just because all our advertising and PR is handled by cutting-edge neural network doesn't mean there isn't room for the human touch here and there. Me too, Jackie. Well said, sir. Fern, what's obstinance? Hey, Damon Master, how are you doing? Good morning, sir. As for her specific duties, I'm sure Avi can come up with something. Until then, I think of Jackie like our own little office assistants. Oh, God. If you need a helping hand with anything, don't be afraid to ask her. I must admit, it would be splendid to have someone test my newest flavors out on. And I could always use a second pair of eyes on company finances. Whatever, I guess I'm on board. The less we have to rely on machines around here, the better. You mean even I get to tell her what to do? Score! Nice to meet you, everybody. That's the welcoming team I know and love. And speaking of which, how about we close out this stand-up with our company chant? Oh no. Fantastic idea, sir. I think I remember it. What do we make? Fizzle. What can it do? Replace breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Why do we make it? Oh, God damn it. All right. That little scene at 9:31 a.m. is so clever and cheeky. Oh my fuck, that's so good. That's so good. Come on, guys, you know this one. Oh no. It's to make the world a better place. Oh, indeed, how could I forget? They usually get it right. It's Monday, you totally understand. We're like a family around here. You'll see soon enough, Jackie. I can't wait. Well, that concludes our daily stand-up. Have a great work day, everybody. Jackie, stay after the meeting. We need to discuss our little goblin problem. Icebreaker. Oh, God. Reach the bottom of the joblin and defeat. So did you make it? Make it where? To the bottom. The bottom of the dungeon. Where the boss hangs out. Does it look like I made it? I totally got my butt kicked, man. I'll be real with you. I don't even think it's possible to make it that far. Tisk. That's no good, Jackie. You're gonna need to start thinking more positively if you want to make progress. You don't think someone else might be better suited for this job? It's hilarious how, like, they're using the in-game, like, narration to tell you why the dungeon is hard. Because she is not suited for the job. I think that's clever. The ad said this was a marketing internship. I'm not cut out for fighting monsters. I don't like the situation any more than you do, Jackie. But with those goblins constantly crawling up from the underground and stealing our office supplies, we're never going to be able to meet our milestones. Deal with our monster issue, and I promise we'll have you writing social media posts faster than you can hit the dabs. Oh, God. Or whatever the kids do. Kids your age do. So I guess you want me to try again. You guessed right. Hang in there, Jackie. You'll be done with this task before you know it. Yeah, you can't punch your boss. Is that airplane? I want that airplane. Alright. Oh, can I get, like, quests? You're a fern, right? Indeed. I'm the lead flavorist here. Oh, cool. You invent fizzle flavors? That sounds like fun. Oh, it's more stressful than you could possibly imagine, Jacqueline. But I do it for the art of flavor. Oh. The fuck is this? The office dog? Barf! Rarf. Rarf, rarf. Alright. You're a programmer here. Lead engineer. You like computers then? Who told you that? I'll kick their ass. Okay. Love this, Rogue. 996 work schedule? I don't know what that is. Oh my god, the wheels on the chair. Hey, Clever, how you doing? Going under my wife played the shit out of this. Gave you the first couple levels to try. Nice. I think those are all our flavors here. Yeah, this is adorable. How are you doing, Clever? It's great to see you. Keep that in my inventory, maybe. Alright. If I got a mod around to do some shoutouts, that would be awesome. Be a good time for that. Clever Faux Fox, Rush Pirate, Whimsical Sprites, Damon Master, Team Wildwood. All of these cool people. There's bunches of you. This has tons of content. Nice. Bathroom door doesn't open. That figures. Use the skill more to... Okay. Business cards. Project manager. Okay. Hey, Fat Catty, how you doing? It's going really good. It's like Hades light. Nice. It is very light. I love this music. Jobbies for the Joblins. Tree of Savior. Taking so much to study, understand, and catch up on. Did you just sit down? That everyone but you knows what they're doing. The music is fantastic, yes. There we go. I have the, hey, there's a pen. Thumbtack. Oops, I did not mean to throw that. Give me the back. Wait, am I hitting this ball around the room? Skull. This is sweet. Jobby, accept. Defeat the enemies. Oh, that's a car! What kind of bullshit is this? Not what I meant to do. Nope, nope, nope. There's a drone now.
Remember, Cubicle loves you.
Cubicle. A Froggo? Oh my god, are you serious right now? You don't want to say too much to spoil it? A companion cube? Yeah. crits? Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, I see. I just noticed the map in the corner. Oh, you son of a mother! $40? I got 40. That'll help. Plastic knife. He's a cool dude, that guy I just passed. Let's go down to the next floor. It must. Okay. The barista. Crawl explodes. I don't know what that means. Exciting, a crawl explodes whenever you were under. I don't know what that means. Here, my dog is unhappy. It's after 4. I know we started a little late today, so I'm gonna go a little bit longer. He can wait, but fuck! I keep doing the thing like I'm supposed to be shooting it, not hitting the button. There it is. There it is. Actually, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna see if it runs on the Steam Deck, because that's a part of the stream now. I'll give you a tip. You can eat the meat when you open the down. I open the down. You can go down. You have to go down, can't go back. Right. Okay. So the first question is, when I exit this, does it sync? Yeah, it has cloud sync. It's right there. Nice. You just watched that this morning? I really, really fucking like the thing. Like, I love the thing. Let's, I don't know if this guy's actually got a Linux port or if it's Proton support, or I mean, we're going to find out. Looks like it's Windows only. But we'll find out. We'll find out if it runs. Steam Deck is a very nice piece of hardware. It has exceeded all my expectations. And like I was saying earlier, the only thing that I would want for it to be better is to have a better battery life. But honestly, like, it's mostly been plugged in. It's mostly been plugged in. So we're on the Steam Deck now. You can see it in my hands. I mean, it's really been mind-blowing how good these games look on it. And how smooth they run at 60 FPS. I'm sure there's newer games that are less. Like, I haven't tried Control yet. That one might be sub 60 FPS, but everything I've played on it has been fantastic. Going under. Oh, there it is. So it's grabbing my save files. Yeah, it can, and I will show you Crisis here in a minute before I sign off. But yeah, and not only that, it can play Crisis from the Epic Game Store. So there's my save file right there, good to go. I haven't specifically tried one. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, here you go. It's here. It runs. It looks good. I mean, it looks, you know, as good as the other one. Or as good as, you know, on the Windows PC. So there you go. Will it run on the Steam Deck? The answer is yes. What a relief. So let me show you, everybody. Sorry, eyelash right there in my eye. Let me get myself some audio real quick. Didn't have any luck. All right, so here's what I played. Here's how I did it. I installed a program called Lutris, which we'll get to launch here. Will it run? Is this going to be? Yes, it is, Rush Pirate. Pretty much any game that isn't on optical media will probably just fire it up on the Steam Deck. So here, Lutris gives you, you know, the ability to log in to Origin, GOG. Let me change this little guy here. There we go. I have not logged into my Origin account, but yes, in theory, this should work. But here's all my GOG games. I need to bind the mouse and keyboard to be able to scroll here. But there's GOG games. Epic Store games, all the free ones. Right? Is the Steam distro downloadable? It is not yet. It is, but only as an image to reinstall on the Steam Deck. But Steam OS 3.0 and Big Picture 3.0 are not yet. I hope that they are. There's a couple things I'd like them to do a little bit different, but mostly it's very good. Alright. Where are you at, Crisis Remastered? Am I blind? Was it like at the top? Where is it? Alright, we'll do that then. So yeah, you can select your platform here. You just click play. Are they open source? Not exactly, no. Best of my knowledge, no. So this is going through Wine and not Valve's Proton. Oh shit! Wait. Wait. It's on a different SD card. Hang on. I goofed. I got the SD card with my ROMs in it. So we're going to actually run Crysis off of an SD card, but I may need to restart this process. Let me back this up. Yes, but it's not official. Is your favorite acronym? It's really cheeky, isn't it? I often can't wrap my head around it. Anybody home? Me, switching the SD card might have messed things up. Hang on. Let me make sure it's there. Alright, let's try again here. Until the world ends, right? New 1 hour stream. That's what I did all weekend. Here we go. Okay. So it is now through Lutris launching the Epic Store. And we have Crysis.
Achieved with CryEngine.
So here's what's really impressive. This is running off of an SD card. This is not the fast internal memory. So this is gonna be, you know, its speeds on like the 64 gigabyte, SD card. And I find these load speeds to be very tolerable. That Epic Store fucking thing in the corner though is really annoying. And we're in. There's Crysis on the Steam Deck. At 50, 59, 57 FPS in the first open area.
I see a large transmitting array. That must be the jamming station.
Yeah, I'll have to open up the Epic Game Store and disable its overlay. But No, this should be this is impressive.
Engaged. Engaged.
I love stealthing in this game. Even the little Kiwis don't know I'm here, which is awesome. Do they know? Didn't even drop the FPS. Those aren't Kiwis. What are they? Well, these are chickens.
Energy critical.
Some kind of sand pipe. Oh, yeah. You're right.
Nomad, we're blind here until you find that jammer.
Yeah, didn't even drop the FPS.
Energy critical.
The LZ is overrun. Psycho and I are moving to the signal location. Nomad, there's a checkpoint blocking the path up the valley, so deal with that first. Transmitting the coordinates now.
See, now every reviewer I've seen they say that, you know, this game's getting about 40 FPS, and that is not my experience. At some of those scenes during that gunfight, it was like 80 FPS, which is kind of wild.
The LZ is overrun. Psycho and I are moving to the signal location. Nomad, there's a checkpoint blocking the
Default
path.
settings. Let's go take a look. Hey, Deglamon, how you doing? Yeah, I didn't really... Yeah. Yeah, this is, you know, the resolution of the Steam Deck. Been here for a while? Nice. So the only difference between what I'm playing and what the reviewers were reviewing is that this is the one running off of the Epic Games Store and not the version that's on Steam with Steam Proton. So this one is using Wine, which might account for that, but I would feel like, yeah, I don't know. But it's absolutely screaming. Text. Oh, everything's on medium here. Let's crank it up. Let's see what happens. Let's do it this way. Let's crank it all up. This might be what the difference then. All right, let's make all our settings can't run. I didn't realize it was on medium. Let's see what happens. I love that. I love that it's can it run
Valley,
Crisis?
so deal with that first. Transmitting the coordinates
Okay,
now.
so that's 16 FPS, and frankly doesn't look better. That would grind most PCs to a halt. Yeah, it doesn't look better. The fan's going. Like, the fan's going pretty... Hey, Izzy Croft, thank you so much. How you doing? It looks softer. Yeah. I wonder if it was actually, like, doubling down resolution, as there's a resolution scale. Change all settings to high. High seems reasonable. We don't want motion blur. Oh yeah, there's a DLSS setting. So vegetation, water quality, post-processing, ray tracing quality. I wonder if that's what tanked the FPS. 99% sure this thing cannot do ray tracing. Yeah, I don't think the Steam Deck can do ray tracing. It's an AMD chip, isn't it? So that's your 30 FPS. Maybe this is what the reviewers were playing. Hey, Mr. Bars, welcome in. This is closer to my experience playing this on a gaming laptop in, like, 2009. Yeah. A little bit of stutter when you go to shoot. That makes the sense to me. But honestly, I think it looks great on medium. On the little screen anyways. Izzy Croft's great to see you. Mr. Bars, for anybody coming from Mr. Bars stream, hello. I'm Artyom Havok. We were just, I got a Steam Deck in the mail on Saturday. And we played a little bit of today's game, and we played that a little bit on the Steam Deck. And then somebody asked the question, can it run Crysis? So yes. Linux gaming handheld, we're running Crysis from the Epic Games Store. RetroArch, yeah, I'll show you that before I sign off. Let's put everything back on medium. Mr. Bars, thank you to that gift sub. Thank you for that gift sub, Izzy. Very, very generous of you. So does this thing keep ray tracing on? Okay, ray tracing is now set to off. So this will get us back to our 60 FPS range, which honestly, like, this still looks great. And for a 1280 by 800 handheld, like, it looks sharp on the screen and it's butter smooth. Just wish that Epic Game Store thing didn't hang there. This is better than most PCs ran Crysis back in the day. Man, this game, such a marvel, though. Such a marvel. Usually makes a big difference. Honestly, with a screen this little, I don't think turning the textures up anymore would really benefit all that much. But this is fantastic. Depth of field is something I wish that I could just delete from ever being invented, not gonna lie. I don't see that as an option here. Depth of field. Man, that 8800 GT is a card that I really wish I had. That's a good card. for a Windows XP machine, an AGP one. I've been eyeballing used stores for an 8800 GT. You still have yours? You want to sell it? Wink, wink, nod, nod. Especially if it's an AGP. Low shadows, then get that smooth. I mean, this is, yeah. Low shadows. Shadows are one of the thing that I would rather have low FPS than have no shadows. Oh yeah, now we're up. Now we're up at like 74 FPS. Yeah, these shadows seem reasonable. They go across the gun, they're on the floor. 84 FPS. I mean, the screen is only 60 Hertz, so breaking the 60 FPS barrier kind of is going to cause issues, probably. It's PCIe, huh? I still might be interested. Not trying to put you on the spot, if that's something, whatever, PM me. There's actually a new Windows XP machine coming into my life in the future. Sorry, you can't run when you have the shielding on. Crysis is one of those games that I just, whenever I fire it up, I end up playing for an hour because I can't get away from it. Oi! I just love crawling around in the grass. It feels good. It plays well. Anyways, I gotta get out of here before I just sit here all day. The dog needs to get up. But I want to show you guys one more thing before we take it off. So anyways, yes, it runs Crysis, and it runs it from the Epic Game Store, which is... Honestly, I didn't know how all that would run. And I'm very happy. So yeah, I used Lutris to install that. I haven't logged into Origin or the Ubisoft Connect yet. But that should work. The only thing that I haven't figured out yet is how to play DOS games on it. DOSBox and Boxtron, they should work, but they don't. And I'm going to ask Liam Dawes of Gaming on Linux for some help with that. Oh, I'm about to show you RetroArch, Deglamon. Don't you guys even worry here. Just exit game here. So RetroArch is on Steam, which is awesome. And so yeah, all of these games I have installed right now. I've played the vast majority of them. There's some new ones like Shadow Warrior I downloaded today that I haven't played. But everything's run great, except for the DOS stuff. I just can't figure it out yet, but I will. It'll be obvious. Like, I installed Boxtron, but it's not showing up in the list. Like, when you select a game and you go to do it, you go over here to the gear, and then you go to properties, and you tell it its compatibility, you tell it a specific tool. I installed Boxtron, but it's not in this list, and that's what I need to figure out. With Boxtron here, should be good to go. Because that's the DOS box that gets added to Steam. That's pretty good. Okay. What am I looking for here? We're looking for RetroArch. RetroArch on here? This is dope as shit. So RetroArch handles all of its cores as DLC. Actually, I can show you that real quick. You go down to your stuff. Oh yeah, right here, DLC. So here's all the cores that I have. Just installed everything and then threw my ROMs on here. Let's see where that would get us. Some of my ROMs, like Star Tropics for the NES, weirdly, one of the ones that I'm looking for isn't here. And I don't know why. But when I go to search for it in the NES stuff, it's just not here. Matter of fact, there's a lot of stuff that starts with the word star that's not here, and I don't know where it went. So I don't know what its deal is. Go to load I did. I scanned it all. I've scanned it multiple times. You talking about import content? You have to do this. You have to do that a lot with this. Where's load content? Go main. Okay. Load content. And just manually find it like it doesn't find it automatically? Oh shit, wait. Hang on. We got the wrong SD card in again. Yeah, I need to restart this quick. Put all my ROMs on one, put Crisis on the other, it just got me twice. I've never used this version of RetroArch before. Hello. Did this with the other one too. Okay, SD card is seen. There we go. There we go. It's just sitting here now. Okay, there it is. Yeah, whatever. So it just won't find it when it automates it? That's weird. I downloaded all the cores. Oh yeah, I got all the cores. We are not responding here. There we go. The best for NES? Yeah, I probably selected the wrong one there, but... Let's try this again. Is it in history? Did not make it in history. Let me just show you something that is working instead. GoldenEye was impressive. I also fired this up a little bit. I've never played this before. This made me really happy. I don't know why it's being sluggish right now, because this was not sluggish last night at all. And I'm wondering if it has something to do with the HDMI. But it's feeling like it's taking a long time to launch, which was not my experience last night. Maybe power settings? Maybe. It's not charging. It was charging last night. Do you guys have audio? I don't know if this game actually has audio yet. So, you get... Yeah, there you go. You get achievements and stuff. This game looks cool as shit. This game looks really cool. Mech Warrior 3050. This might be something that I try to play on stream. But check this out. Let's get in here. But it's an isometric Mech Warrior game? This is dope as shit. Tough but fun? Look at this. Look at how cool this is. Hey, you can rotate and stuff? But yeah, I like sat down and just like played this for like 15 minutes last night. It was pretty dope. Oh wow, look at that. GoldenEye runs reasonably well, I think. It was interesting. It's got like 150 achievements in retro achievements. Retro achievements is one of the things that impresses me the most about this scene. Because that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work. Yeah, 141 achievements. Oh yeah, no. We're doing Agent, thank you. Yeah, you wanna play retro games instead of the Isle, right? You know, there you have it. I found a gun. And you know, with Steam, you can rebind everything to your liking. So you can get your strafing in, but it'll mess with the aiming. Or, you know, honestly, you could do that with this program too. I love GoldenEye Wii, the one that Reloaded's based on. I love that game. We just played that back in September, all the way through. I dig that game. It's not this game. They're their own thing. I liked playing with the motion controls on the Wii. I feel like this runs very reasonably well. I played through that one too. That one. Doc, thank you so much. It's great to see you, friend. I feel like I played both the versions of Nightfire back to back. Actually, I played the PS2 version and then I played the PC version. They are drastically different. They are drastically different. No odd job. This is one of the things that the Steam Deck had me most excited for, was tinkering. Play Plock, you said. Play Plock. What is that on? I think I can actually Google or search it in the thing. I'm assuming it's a console game, right? I'll see if I have it. But I'm really happy with RetroArch on Steam. SNES? Okay. There it is. I don't know anything about this game, but we can download its thumbnail. So there you go. Oh boy. Deglamong, what's the best score here? BSNES HD Beta. I'm gonna try that. Or the SNES 9X. I actually like that one. I've used it before. Current's the best one? Okay. Let's go. Alright, it's set. Oh shoot, there was a message from my wife that I forgot to look at. At car, we'll head to store, headed home. Nice, okay, good. I feel like this thing being hooked up to HDMI has made it slower on loading ROMs. Cause it was like snap, snap, snap last night. 52 achievements in this game, holy shit. So, what is it? This button? So this button you can use, or whatever button you set it to, but you can go look at all the achievements that they've added to it, which I think is cool as shit. Yeah. Yeah, I saw all the shaders. I'm indifferent about shaders in general. Use control left and right. Wow, there's a tutorial here. To move the flock around. Press down on the control pad to squat. You'll slide down slopes. Okay. So, I'd like to play the game. Clock's house. I probably should have watched the rest of the tutorial, but I just want to screw around a little bit. Nice and quiet. Where is it? Just get me to the first level. The game is not taking my input. It's just doing whatever it wants right now. Alright, this is me. Alright, here we go. I can throw my Lego-y arms? Hell yeah. Hey, Dan Van Dam, thanks so much for the raid. Oh my god, look at the little belly. Whee! That's delightful. We're just playing with emulation on the Steam Deck. Oh, welcome in, everybody. The game looks pretty fun. Oh god! Yeah, my eyes would do that too. That tum-tum is mystic, right? Oh my god, you can... This is the crouch walk! Oh no. There's a crouch jump too. He's heavy breathing now. Okay. Doc, how do you know this game? Did you play this on stream? Whoops. I mean, you have emotes, or somebody has emotes I saw you use for it. Son of a bitch. Cotton Island. These blue-haired spuds, though. You have not? It's a hard game? Okay. No, not yet. I have it, and 'tis a hard game. Okay, okay. But I don't feel bad about dying already. You should have just played it off and be like, oh my god, I can't believe you died there. No. I have emotes for it. So does DNO. I was watching Linus earlier trying to say an Xbox Series X is backward compatible with anything. Then he proceeded to bug fix like 40 things. What now? Oh. Man, trying to jump over those things on an incline is, What up? What is this thing that I'm looking at right here? Because let's just assume that's a chicken. It's a chicken. Okay. Good lord. There's some shorts. This game's really cute. Oh god, right off the bat? Dicks. Oh! I don't know what that did. Am I going this way? Got an achievement. Come on, hit me. It says, okay. Oh, I have a helmet now. Better head off. Have a great stream. Are you streaming tonight? What is tonight? Monday? You should be up. Yeah, I need to go get the dog up and get ready for dinner. But yeah, so emulation, it's very much a thing. This is a very cool device. And I'm excited about playing some of these console games like in my own time, but like also having save states. Stuff I love about it. If there's anybody in here that's not following Dr. CDCS, you should definitely do so. Deglamong as well. What kind of controller would you recommend for PC games? There's two. There's two. Depending on what kind of game you're playing. These are my picks. Xbox One. It's not as comfortable as the Xbox 360, but it is a better controller. The Xbox 360, I think, is the most ergonomic controller ever made, and I will fight people on that one. If you're trying to play a game that does not have like full controller support and you need extra buttons, like Stalker, and you want to use a controller, highly recommend one of these. With the Steam mapping, you can put up to 5 functions on every button: double taps, long presses, like multiple button presses. But this guy right here, you can program into like a touchscreen menu, use the mouse around your inventory. This controller is so fucking powerful. This is the DualShock 4, and I assume that the DualShock or the PlayStation 5 controller is equally as powerful on PC. But this thing right here, for adding controller support yourself to a game that doesn't have it, I played all of Mass Effect 3 on this. And on PC, that doesn't have controller support. The Legendary version does, and I'd recommend buying that if you want to play a controller on PC. But the first 3 Mass Effect games individually did not have controller support on PC, which I have always considered to be kind of a problem, because the mouse keyboard support was just not great. And I would have much rather played it on my TV, But when I got to Mass Effect 3, I used this, and it was phenomenal. Then you can bind it any way you want, which was great. Those are the 2 that I recommend. I have a Steam controller, and it's okay. It's okay. I played some hardcore shooters with that, like Painkiller. I beat Painkiller on it. And I use that when I use my Steam Link now. I pretty much have it like permasync to that. Because all the stuff that I would do on it, I can do here and have 2 analog sticks. I enjoy using the Steam controller for walking simulators. Because you don't get fatigue from the analog sticks. You just kind of like rest your hand on that touch sensor. It's kind of cool. I use this on PC over Bluetooth. If you're gaming on Linux, you don't need any drivers or anything. These are all built into the core now. So anything from Sony, from the DualShock 4 to like the PlayStation navigation controller, I collect controllers, is all built in to the Linux core now. So you just sync it and you're good to go. And then Steam will pick it up. But on Windows, you may need a driver. I don't know if that's changed. Or you may need to have it wired. You had a Bluetooth. I think that there's a driver you need on Windows. But I haven't. Usually if I'm on Linux, I use this. And if I'm on Windows, I do this. It's just kind of where I've been at lately. DS4 Windows. That's the one. Thanks, Egglong. I have used that one. I needed that there for that, and I needed a program called WASD for this on Windows, but on Linux you plug it in and it works. Yeah, you got it. Okay, we're gonna find somebody to raid. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Started late, went late, but 1 hour stream tomorrow is gonna be the next psychedelic game in there. Can't remember what it was. We'll look. I have this information. I make my own schedule. Post Void is the game tomorrow. Yeah, you know, on Windows, I think if you just sync this to Bluetooth and run through Steam, you'll be fine. You may not need a driver in Windows 10. That might have been a Windows 7 issue. I can't remember. Also, and this, okay, so here's, if you use stuff like Steam Chat, the chat pad for the DualShock 4, this guy here, the one that you snap to the bottom, this is just a Bluetooth keyboard, and this will work in Windows and Linux. You just have them both. You need a dongle that can do 2 inputs at once. I don't know about the Xbox One, but like the chat pad for the Xbox 360, that does not work in Windows. So that's just a thought. If having a keyboard is, you know, you don't have a bunch of stuff like this sitting around. When it's time for personal gaming, I am all about using a controller and sitting at the TV. Dreamcast EMU requires an X360 controller. Yeah, that's good to know. I don't know about what chat pads are available. I used to spend a lot of time in Steam Chat while I was playing games. You know, in a group chat and whatnot, because I moderated in a group there. So that was important to me. It's just a thing that I know. All right. Then after the 1 hour stream tomorrow, after that, we're gonna do more Vegas. We might be able to get through this game this week. I don't know. We're still working on the final DLC, and then we gotta hit the end game. Maybe 3 or 4 streams. That's kind of what I'm hoping. Things are back to normal this week. So I got sick last week, and the dog attack and all that. Past couple weeks. We should be all good to go. Let's find somebody to raid. Thanks everybody for being here. This was a lot of fun. And I'll continue to keep you updated with the nuances of the Steam Deck, and we'll keep checking every day's game that I can put on it. See how it works. I'm gonna try sometime this week to figure out the DOSBox thing, because I'd really like to play Commander Keen on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Big D. Thanks for being here, dude. Let's see who's out here to raid. Thanks for your help, Deglamon, with the stuff. We're gonna go raid Lady Gamega, who I think she's doing one of the CDI games. Zelda CDI Faces of Evil, so she's getting after it. We're gonna do that. Jump some. That's alright. I'm gonna drop you off with Lady Gamega. You guys will have a blast. Love y'all. Thank you. You won't... Jump some, you won't even know you missed me. Next time. Alright, love y'all. Thanks for being here. Check in with your friends, make sure they're doing okay. You know the drill.